Y'all might be wondering, Digital Shaman, what is a luxury witch? Well, I'm about to tell y'all 5 essential things that a luxury witch carries in her luxury bag. And of course, all the bags are welcome within this video framework. But the very first thing is a wand. It's not just for Harry Potter, y'all. It's for ladies in real life, divas in real life, those that are about the divine feminine, because y'all can see my wand. Which I like having the label on because it says it's an amethyst point healing wand. So the purple is the amethyst, and it's about the triple goddess, triple moon. That's the crescent moon, the full moon, triple goddess symbol. And then there's 3 more stones with clear quartz on the bottom. So that's number 1, wand. And you're like, what are you using a wand for? Like, I'm not just out abracadabering random people on the subway, you know, out and about in the grocery line. You know, I'm not doing any of that. But for me, a part of a luxury witch and the tools she carries in her bag is for protection, connection, you know, things that support my practices. So my practices are primarily shamanism, ancestor veneration. So I have some extras, actually. Let's get to the fun part. Can y'all see here, I have a whole box of extra things just to give you all more ideas of what you can carry, again, in your purse, in your tote, in your book bag. It doesn't have to be the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton. But I just want to be able to make sure we have examples across the board. So here's another wand that I have in my collection. And you can see this one is, so like I said, this one to me is when I'm in my divine feminine bag, which is most of the time, but wand to tree bird. This is definitely more of seasons where I want to feel, or opportunities. Let me actually take a step back. When I want to feel more grounded, because in some ways this is feminine energy, and actually not to pick gender types, but you know, this is kind of definitely more masculine. It's a tree, it's earthy, it's ground, you know, it's something you literally can lay on, you know, to get grounded. So I like having this as almost opposing energy to this. This actually feels lighter, it's feminine. It's feminine. It's meant to radiate in a different way. So that's just an example of where you may have, again, a couple of wands, different wands that you use separately, together, depending on whatever type of magical things that you're working on. And of course, what's another easy thing to, and they literally make these for purses, y'all, pocket decks. So this is Aquarian, the classic Aquarian tarot in the tin can, and then actually live inside my bag is this is an oracle deck, African Goddess Rising Oracle. It's in a box, but both are pretty tiny. Both can go right, pop, easy. Pocket decks right inside the purse. So that's 2 items. The next one up is, so this is where I say items 3 through 5 get a little experimental depending on what type of deities that you worship. So for me, I told you guys, shamanism, definitely the divine feminine, and also I'm heavy on ancestor veneration. So this kind of meets in the middle of a few things. So I love all moons. I mean, y'all saw moon symbols. So I carry this in my purse, and then this is a feather. So my father passed away, but he had very long, dark black hair. So this makes me think of him, along with a photo I keep. So again, the ancestor veneration. And then one thing even too about this moon card number 23, that's a special number. He's born on the 23rd. So tying in different themes there. Actually, let me take things out as I show y'all. So it's very easy to just have other, if you're into animals. I keep a little of, this is a resin, but I think it's jasper, and I forget You see the different, oh, it's a ore resin, but hopefully y'all can see what it is. Let me take a step back. It's a little sleeping dragon. Yeah, but you know, again, it makes me feel protected. It makes me feel safe. And a few other animals. Here's a turtle. I think this is another type of jasper. You know, jasper comes in like 3,000 types. Yeah, jasper, a turtle. And then also, since my ancestors come from the sea, so this could be, hold on, let me try to split it up because it's so cute. All right, a dolphin. Oh yeah, there you go. Can y'all see the dolphin? So sometimes, depending on, you know, who I could be feeling, who I could be sensing. Let's see. A few other easy things that you can include. I feel like these things are made for your bag. Palm stones, crystal palm stones. Let me tilt this a little bit. Oh yeah, y'all can see. So this is shungite, EMF protection. Oh wow. I see somebody wanted to be loud. I didn't realize I had double lapis lazuli. That's the blue. And this stone, you know, is popular with ancient Egyptian. They used it for dyes and whatnot. And then this is, I know this is carnelian. I don't know if this is sunstone or I'm a little bit perplexed, but this is carnelian. But either way, they're palm stones because you see, you literally can just hold them in the palm. They fit very natural. So crystals of all type, even, let me show a few things here. Of course, you can actually carry, depending on if you have, we have example B, you know, a larger tote. You can definitely now start to carry, yeah, even imagine like you're going out, if you're doing readings, you know, I don't know if you're a professional practitioner, whatever, but you can carry a couple of these that actually have cards inside of them. You can see. But what I was going to say, even raw crystals. So this is citrine, and this is bumblebee jasper. So that can easily go right inside your purse. Actually, I would probably put that in a pocket. Because the raw stones, you don't want to scratch, so be careful that you don't mess up your luxury bag. So I'll put that in the pocket. And then, like I said, very easily you can carry full decks if you have a larger bag, along with what I showed initially, the pocket decks. Everything fits inside, no issue. And then actually taking a step back for holding like different crystals. Let's just say you're doing some work and you want your crystals together, you want them maybe with your turtle. So this is a cute bag I found at a local shop. You see it's a tarot bag. Like, look, can y'all see all the different symbols? So things can go in here. You know, you can mix and match. This is actually where I was going for some different, these are different things. Like I love actually going thrifting, vintage shopping. So you see here it says Chakras Stones. This is pretty cool. Watch this, y'all. Look, it's a set of chakras. So let's just say you're working on, y'all notice I had the yellow. Let's say we're working on our solar plexus. So we pull this out. It actually has the solar plexus symbol. You can put it inside the bag. And again, you're doing your magic just as you're carrying your bag out day to day. Doing, you know, living life. You're connected to your magic. So actually a few things, because ancient Egyptian, put some power up the spell, power up what you're doing. Oh, one more. I collect things like this, love, put some heart. You know, it all starts with love. Self-care, do you love yourself? That's the generator. So let's throw all this in the, now we done, we went to the big bag. A few other things, because I really like, I should have put her in there, but now I wouldn't put this on my strap. I'm not going to ruin my strap so you see it's pins, but carrying my girl High Priestess. It's going to put her in the bag too. Everyone goes in the bag. Independent too, like, we're not going to go there, but we're really going to go there. Can y'all see? Yeah, that's my work bag. Hold on. This is my work bag. So I put things in there and I'm not gonna I'm not going to do all that, but I like carrying this little book because, you know, corporate job, like writing memos and meetings and Teams calls. Sometimes I need to ground myself, and I just flip through. This is a, actually, where are those pocket decks? So y'all can get an idea of the sizing. This is the Aquarium pocket deck, and then look, let me do like this. Look at the bulk. Let me do it on the edge. So it's just the book's a little bit bigger, so I would call this a bigger pocket size book, The Art of Tarot. And, you know, sometimes I just thumb through this. Like, let me look at some different art. Like, let me look at some different depictions of, look, so this is like the Judgment of the World. You know, like tarot meditation. You know, that's also why I always continue to enjoy, you know, tarot apps on my phone, although sometimes, you know, I do try to take breaks from my phone, like completely disconnect. So I'll put this in my work bag because it's a little bit heavy to be carrying in my day-to-day. This has the wheels. So I put that in my work bag. Also right now, kind of back to some of us, maybe I should rename this video corporate witches. But y'all know